y progreso y gracias a la misericordia. This is Sancista Luis, and I'm doing a little short video today on the various forms of how to put los fuentes espirituales en la mesa espiritual or en la bóveda. Now, what you're seeing right here is a mesa espiritual or bóveda en reposo. When you see this pattern in an espiritista's home, what this often indicates is that there is balance, there is peace, there's tranquility in the life of the espiritista or in the home. Often over here on these two sides, you will see either one vase in the center with white carnations. I didn't have carnations on me at this time, so I put a jarro with some albahaca and some more herbs over here. But often you will see, the cups in this pattern. Again, this represents that there's balance. Here you will see el Santísimo, el fuente con la cruz, which represents Dios, Papa Buen Dios, el Espíritu Santo. Another altar cross would be often here. And each one of these fuentes represent either a comisión, a group of spirits, whether it be los indios, los negros, los gitanos, different comisión médica, different groups of spirits that walk with the espiritista. Often on this, when you see the mesa, or la bóveda en reposo, you will see two candles here, white candles, and the altar bell right there in the front. But this right here is the traditional mesa or bóveda en reposo. I'm going to show you various patterns of what we do in Espiritismo Criollo Puertorriqueño, also known as Espiritismo Folclorico de la Mesa Blanca. This is also used in Espiritismo Cruzado, which is Cuban, and also in the Puerto Rican Sanse tradition. But again, this is the first pattern for la mesa en reposo or la bóveda en reposo, depending on the tradition that you're in. But this is, again, en reposo, meaning that everything's in balance. I'm going to show you other patterns. Now, this pattern that you're seeing right here, when you see this in a mesa espiritual or in a bóveda or a mesa blanca, is another pattern for reposo. It means, again, that the espiritista or sancista's life is in balance. You will often see the center fuente in the center, of course, which is the bigger one, which represents Papa Buen Dios, Papa Dios Todopoderoso. And around it, you will see los fuentes. If you notice, it creates the Star of David, as above, so below. Everything is in balance. Everything's in peace in the espiritista's life. Again, you will see the two velones blancos will be on either side in the bottom. Okay, fire. And then you will see flowers, usually again white carnations on either side of la mesa. Then in the bottom, you will often see again the bell. And this one again, this pattern is another pattern that indicates that everything is in balance in the espiritista's life. And it is called bóveda or mesa espiritual en reposo, meaning that all is in balance, everything's in peace, everything is good. Again, the candles are white. The carnations, if I had carnations, would be white. You would have the center fuente, and then you would have the los fuentes or the goblets around it. If you notice, it creates the Star of David, as above, so below, hacia arriba, hacia abajo, y en todos los lados, there's peace, there's balance. I'm going to show you another pattern that we use in la Mesa Espiritual or in la Bóveda. Give me one moment, please. The next pattern that I'm showing you right here is called a Mesa en Defensa. What a Mesa en Defensa is a Mesa done to protect you from enemies, from those who are causing you, are jealous or gossip, bochinche, are throwing, curses at you. Now, the Mesa, if you notice, will have the fuentes over here in a straight line. This creates kind of like a barrier, This is like your protective spirits that stand behind you, and they create a barrier, a wall, a shield. And of course, you're always going to be standing in front of the, la Mesa Espiritual or la Bóveda. So you're going to have them there in front of you. And then you're going to have that main spirit, tu centinela or tu ángel de la guardia, tu santo espiritual, right here in front of you. This goblet represents that. Okay, while these other ones represent, that spirit's, the spirits that walk behind this one right here. If you notice that I also put purple and black ribbons around the main fuente espiritual. The colors, we use these colors for protective spirits, lo guede. Now, we don't honor lo guede, in Sanse anyways, we don't honor lo guede en la Mesa Blanca. They always go below in la Bóveda, below la Mesa. This is more for your spirit guides, your ancestors, your bloodline family. But anyways, this again is a Mesa or an altar en defensa. And you will get those, like I said, those goblets in the back representing a line, representing a border, that protects you from any enemy that may be coming towards you. This is the spirit that's in front of you. Then you're going to have your fuente espiritual with the crucifix representing the crossroads, the candles on either side. You can have the flower, a vase of flowers here or herbs here, another vase of flowers or herbs over here. If you're going to put flowers, you would put, white carnations, something purple, like purple flowers. Again, white and purple flowers here. You would have your vela there. Your vela, yeah. Not your vela, I'm sorry. Can't think of the name in Spanish. Your bell, okay? And this right here is your Mesa, your campana. Jesus, it wouldn't come out of my head. Tu campana. You will have this is your Mesa en Defensa. This talks about that the spirits are protecting you. They're protecting you from people who are causing you harm, who are throwing malignant forces at you. So this again is a Mesa en Defensa. Often you will also see another Mesa en Defensa. I'm going to move something really carefully. But you will also see la Mesa en Defensa in this pattern. Actually, I'm going to move these closer. Move that closer. Not going to come out as nice as I want it to, but okay, you will see that you're going to have 3 goblets here and 4 back there. Or sometimes you can even have 4 here, 4 back there, and then you're going to have your fuente espiritual in the center. Then you're going to put okay, then you could also put the flowers on either side. Again, this is in Defensa. And in Defensa, you will use ribbons. You will use purple and black, for defense, for protection from any occult enemy. Again, like I said, the 4 in the back, the 3 in the front, or the 3, it could be 4 in the front. Y la campana right there. So it'd be easy, when you're doing your Misa Espiritual. This could be for you or it could be for another client. But you will have it there. Okay, again, esta es la Mesa en Defensa. The next formation that I'm going to show to you today, is la Mesa Espiritual en Ataque. Now, this one is when you have occult enemies, spiritual forces that are around the house, malignant forces, espíritus atrasados, perturbados, espíritus burlones. And what we do is, this is to, create protection, to remove these spirits, to remove any black magic, any curses, anything that an occult enemy might throw at you. Now, while the first mesa that I showed, of the first pattern that I showed, well, the first two, Mesa and Reposo, those are the ones that you use on your altar all the time. You can use that all the time. This pattern right here would be, this is a spiritual work. This is where you would add spirits, to your altar, depending on the spirits that you're working with, whether it be una madama, un indio, una gitana, un pirata, whatever, un cimarrón, whatever it may be. And you will ask that spirit to protect you from this. And this pattern right here would only last in your altar for 9 days. Now, if you notice, the ribbons that I used here are red and black, okay? There's a reason for that. And then most espiritistas and santeros and all that know why it's the red and black. And we'll just leave it at that. But, this one again is for para protección. It's a la mesa en ataque. It will help you to, when you want to protect yourself. It's called again Mesa en ataque. You have the bell here. You have the los velones here. Okay, you would have red flowers, roses, red roses, even black roses if you would like. Red and black roses. If you just want white carnations, you can use white carnations. But again, this is what we call Mesa en Ataque. This pattern will only last on the altar 9 days. While, after that, it's got to be removed, all the cups, which you should be cleaned every 7 to 9 days, no matter what. Should be cleansed with holy water and salt, purified. But this one, again, is a pattern that can only stay for 9 days, while la Mesa en Reposo is the one that you always have on your altar, on your Mesa Espiritual, on a daily basis, even when you clean the clubs. When your life is in balance, at least. When your life is in balance, when your life is in peace, that is the one that you want to keep most of the time. Again, this is not something that we just do just to look pretty, When we create Mesa Espirituales, we use these mesas. We use them in misas. We use them in sesiones. To work a mesa is to work, for clients in front of you, para hacer sesiones, misas espirituales. To have one of these things and not use it with other people is like buying a car and never driving it. It's pointless. Just have a little cup with a picture to your ancestor. And if you're not going to work your altar, not just for yourself, but for clients, and also have misas espirituales, sesiones, all this would be useless if you do not do this for other people. This is not just meant for yourself. Of course, you can use this for yourself, but it's also meant to help other people and also to, elevar espíritus, like I said, do sesiones, misas espirituales. This is something that we do in Puerto Rico, in Cuba, and Venezuela. This is something that we use a lot in las tradiciones espiritistas and Sanse. And again, this is la Mesa en Defensa. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like. Please add a comment. If you would like to see anything else in the future. The more likes I get. Or also subscribe to my videos. It makes me feel like someone's watching and inspires me to add more. Okay, que la misericordia, Papa, buen Dios lo bendiga, lo acompaña a todo. This is Sancista Luis. I'm signing out. Que pase buenas noches. Un besito. May your spirits protect you and guide you.